I think I have an idea. This video is going to be a bit of a guided brainstorming session for you and I. I'm going to take you through the thought process for the product that I have. Is it the perfect idea? Probably not. Do I think it can be really successful? I really do. I'm going to take you through the whole process on designing an idea for your business, and hopefully at the end of this, it'll make it so much easier for you to decide on the idea or the product that you want to sell or promote. I think an idea typically needs to solve a problem or an issue. Now, I don't know what problem or issue it is you want to solve, but after this brainstorming session, hopefully it makes it a little bit easier for you to understand how you can get to that problem or issue that you need to solve. So let me explain how I came up with my idea. The way I came up with my idea was to ask myself, what is it something that people do every single day? Now, I am hoping everybody actually does this. If you don't do this, you should probably do more of it, and that is sleeping. It's a large portion of people's days. Now, I wasn't always the best sleeper. In between school and work and just the pressures of life, I'd have restless nights. But I used what I knew to my advantage, and that is sleep is one of the most beneficial things you can do to aid in your body's recovery. And what was my advantage with sleep? That was kava. When I drink kava and then go to sleep, I typically have long, deep sleeps and well-rested nights. However, I am a bit of a night owl and a bit of a doom scroller in bed. I'm sure some of you can relate, possibly watching this video right now. So on a normal night, when I don't drink kava, I can get caught up in this scroll, and by the time you do get to bed, you're wired, you're awake, you're ready to go. And this very often results in a terrible sleep. And when I do that, I wake up extremely restless and tired in the next day. Kava really did solve this issue for me, and I never understood why more people don't know about kava or the benefits and how it can be used to aid in great sleep and a restful recovery. Now, I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent for a second, so just stick with me. I'm going to talk about matcha. Now, I think matcha is very important. I'm going to use it as a bit of a case study. People drink matcha, and it's become such a large industry, and it's because of the health benefits of the product. Now, think to yourself for a second. Can you name me the benefits of matcha? How'd you go? Do you name the benefits? So matcha can promote heart health, boost brain function, and give you a caffeine energy boost without the crash like coffee gives you. I bet you couldn't name all three of them, right? But matcha works in a very subtle way. And I bet when you drink it, you don't instantly feel your brain functioning more vividly or, an extreme caffeine boost, such as what coffee might actually give you. And even though you don't feel these benefits straight away or it's very subtle, the drink has become very popular. Now, kava is quite similar. Matcha you typically drink in the morning or throughout the day. I like to drink kava more at nighttime as a bit of a relaxant. That's not to say you can't have it during the day, but can you name me some benefits of kava if you know about the product? So the benefits of kava are deep relaxation, relieving mild anxiety, improving sleep quality without intoxication, and having a low dependency compared to things like alcohol and coffee. Yes, caffeine can be quite addictive. Now let's get back to thinking about your business niche and honing down on a product or idea that you may have. So essentially there are two types of business models, a service-based model and a product-based model. I'll explain why in a second I've gone for a product-based model, but I've used e-commerce to aid in this product-based model and to help me sell the product that I have. Now, I think service models are absolutely fantastic. And I think if you're really passionate about your craft, it is something that you should leverage to help you build this business over time. Now, if you're a really passionate individual, I think that really works in your benefit. People love passion and expertise. And when these are combined, people really gravitate towards you. And I think you should use that to your advantage. However, I always think about how is it possible to scale this? And I think it's a conversation you really need to have with yourself if you really want to make this business scalable and make it larger than what it is as a hobby. Now, when I make shopping boards, I absolutely love it. It's a passion of mine and a craft that I really enjoy. However, when I was making them, I had to ask myself the question of, is this possible to scale? And without really expensive machinery or losing the art of the craft of the really handmade chopping board, I wasn't too sure exactly how I can do this. And that is why I went down the product-based model. Now, in this product-based model, if I ever am fortunate enough for this business to really grow really large, the only thing I really have to do besides all the back end of suppliers and product and stock management, I'll talk about all that in my future videos, but the only real requirement on a day-to-day is packing those orders. And if that really gets out of hand, and I really hope it does, you can always use a 3PL. And I'll explain what a 3PL is in a future video. If you would like to know what it is, please leave a comment below and I can do all my research onto 3PLs and what they offer and what they are and pricing structures. Now, a product-based business can really lean into the economies of scale and a bit of the snowball effect. Once you gain a following and a consumer base that really loves your product, they're going to sell your product on your behalf. And what's the benefit? It's so easy for all these new advocates of your product to tell someone just to go to your website, purchase a box, and give it a try for themselves. And as I said before, the only requirement to this is for you to go and pack an order. Now, packing an order for me is really exciting. It means that someone has trusted me or trusted someone else enough to give my brand a go, and INkava is quite a niche product. It might be something they've never ever tried before. And the ultimate satisfaction is when you get a repeat customer. That means someone loves your product enough to come back and repurchase from you. And for me, that's ultimate satisfaction. So let me leave you with this. Have a brainstorm of a problem that you can solve. If you don't already have one, have a think about what problems you face in your day-to-day. And have a think to yourself, do you think you're the only one that faces this problem every day? Or do you think there's other people that might potentially face this problem as well? Now, do you think you can solve this problem? Not only for yourself, but for other people as well. And if you can, is it something you've sort of created by yourself, or is it a simple product that you sort of found online that you think not many people know about, and you're able to leverage this and build a website around it and promote it to create a business for yourself? If you enjoyed this video, I will have plenty more talking about my brand, INkava. I don't know why kava isn't as popular, and my goal is to make it as popular as tea, matcha, coffee, and all these other heavily promoted products on the market. I will be talking about all my successes, all my mistakes, and my journey of how I've gone to try and create this successful e-commerce business. I'm not there yet, but if I do get there, especially with the help of you guys, it'll all be documented right here. In my next video, I'll be talking about how to bring an idea to life. So please keep a watch out for that one. And if you want to see how I started my journey, click the video on screen now.